What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video, you guys. So, Nintendo Switch 2 has finally been announced, I guess, officially, right? And the internet has been just buzzing with non-stop Nintendo 2 news, and rightfully so, because I mean, after all, we've been waiting literally what, like 7, 8 years for this console. So you already know everybody going ham right now. But what I found interesting is that, and before I even go further, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, did you guys actually like the actual direct that was released yesterday, April the 2nd? Because in my humble opinion, I think that if I had to give it a letter grade, it would have gotten an A. Now, mind you, I don't even like all the games that were announced, but I already know that when you're dealing as a company, a gaming company, every game is not for only one type of consumer. I mean, you gotta literally check every single box. And I feel like from the children onto the adults, first party, third party, exclusives, right? You name it. Like Nintendo checked all the boxes. So although I personally was not interested in every single game that was announced, I think that Nintendo actually did a very good job on their Nintendo Direct. They were very straight to the point and they were knocking out these announcements left and right. And they answered all the questions regarding the C button, you name it. But anyway, what's the point of this video? The point of this video is that despite all of this, right, that I believe, and what's the this? I believe Nintendo did a very good job, right? The internet still has reason to complain. So I actually want to just go to this one video real quick and let's check it out. It's actually not a video, but it's actually a Reddit, right? Where you can see Nintendo Switch 2 game price revealed. What the F? You get what I'm saying? And now you can see it. I'm sorry, but this is really effing crazy. And here I was debating if paying extra for the physical version compared to the bundle might be worth it. Holy shit, right? So this is what you can see. And let me see if I can zoom it in. But you can see Mario Kart World, right? You can see that it's gonna be sold digitally for 79.99 euros, and the physical will be 89.99 euros, right? And Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can see digital 69.99 euros. The physical copy will be 79.99 euros. Now I think that's about like $70 US. I believe the euro is like $10 more. But what's the point, right? People are going insane for the prices, as well as people were complaining about the actual price of the Nintendo Switch itself, saying that it's too much. Like people were saying that, oh, I would have given it a A, but until I saw the price. And I'm just like, what in the world? Look at some of the comments, right? You can see FFF fan or FF fan 9391. The worst part is still is it'll still be $80 7 years from now, right? Then next console is $100 and the next, right? Um, you can see some other comments. Yes, price is extremely stable for Nintendo games. Breath of the Wild is still the same price as on release. Okay, 90 euros for a standard edition of a game. You crying emoji, right? Right? Um, it's like save now, they will breach the 100. Yeah, Nintendo is 1,000% gonna end up enabling Rockstar Take Two to charge however much they want, right? And I've heard that as well, right? People are saying that, Rockstar was waiting for Nintendo to release their price, and now they're gonna give them the license to overprice, their games. And here's the thing, right? You guys, check this out. Fundamentally, you gotta understand, right? You as the consumer, you dictate whether or not you want to support these people. It's almost like the Assassin's Creed debate, right? People are complaining about, oh, Ubisoft is doing the same open world games over and over. They have a formula, yeah, but you keep buying these games. Like, what do you guys not understand about that? You are supporting these dudes left and right, so of course they're gonna do whatever they want. But mind you, this is what I will have to say. People were complaining about the old tech within the Nintendo Switch, the original Nintendo Switch, right? When you got the ROG Ally, when you got the Lenovo Legion Go, when you got the Steam Deck, you got all these, similar handheld devices, right? And they all price pretty much the same. Now, granted, Steam we already know what the Steam catalog is about. And if you don't, there's constant sales on PC games. It's honestly, this is the reason why I'm primarily a PC gamer, right? But I respect the Nintendo Switch. I respect Nintendo PlayStation as um I respect them both pretty much, except for Xbox. To hell with Xbox, and that's why Xbox is up out of here, right? But you know, you are as the consumer, you dictate if you're gonna give these companies your money. So stop complaining. I mean, after all, do we not see that Mario Kart World looks phenomenal? Do we not agree that Donkey Kong looks phenomenal? And if it does, stop bitching. All right, stop. You guys stop. Just enjoy your game. And if you don't want to pay that money, wait for some type of sale or whatever the case may be, right? I'll go even further. I think that on the Nintendo website, let me see if I can find it here. They showing you right here, right? Nintendo Switch 2 and the Mario Kart World Bundle, right? Includes full game download, the next evolution of Nintendo Switch, limited time production through fall 2025, right? And all for what? $500. So here's my thing, right? They charging you $450 for this thing, right? For the console alone, and for an additional $50, you can get Mario Kart World. So what is Nintendo pretty much saying right here? Nintendo is pretty much saying, Nintendo is pretty much saying, check it. We probably wanted to charge you guys $500 for the console anyway. Everybody should know that when you're dealing with consoles, they always take a hit on the actual console and they make it up through the prices of their games. That's how consoles work. You see, PC is different, where PC you usually pay upfront on the PC or the console itself, and then they don't really need to make up the money on the games. But when you're dealing with consoles, it's reversed. So they probably more than likely were just like, you know what, we have this reputation of being family friendly, family cost friendly, things of that nature. And they're known for always taking the low route, right? While Sony and Xbox were always pushing the high prices. All right. Now, what you got is a situation where they probably just like, all right, you know what? We know 500 sounds crazy for a console, which Sony is charging $700 something dollars for the PS5 Pro, but that's not a here nor there. It sounds crazy. So let's give them 450. And if you get 500, which is pretty much the same price as I think a base PS5 now, we'll throw in Mario Kart World. And let's keep it a buck. It's Mario Kart World. Do you know how much Mario Kart? What was it? Was it 8? I think it was 8. Do you know how much Mario Kart 8? So I mean, that game is so damn popular. I mean, and this is why Nintendo don't drop their prices, because they know they're giving you quality. So this is what I'm saying. I think people need to stop bitching and they need to stop complaining. Either you gonna support Nintendo or you're not. But I think you guys are gonna be missing out if you guys, after waiting 7 to 8 years, always claiming that Nintendo, oh, the graphics is poor, it's stuttery. The console in handheld mode is 120 frames per second. The screen is 120 frames per second. They're giving you an exclusive from software. Come on, y'all. Look, again, I would love to hear your comments. Do you guys believe that people are just tripping over the price? And mind you, these same people that are tripping, they're more than likely going to support any damn way. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. They probably gonna dish it out, and So, but what do you all think? Do y'all think that all the complaints is warranted, or do you think that people just need to shut up and drop that cash, or shut up and bounce? If this ain't for you, then skedaddle. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, Nick over and out. Jesus is king, y'all.
Game to win. Game hard.